My lovelies, it has been a second, and I want to let you know I have not forgotten about you guys at all. If anything, I've just been meditating so much with God and so many things that inside we've just been working on. And I don't know, I guess I just wanted to encourage you today that no matter what you're going through, keep on going, keep on persevering. Just because people do not see the progress, just because they don't know what's going on, does not mean that you're not moving forward. I was told also something a long time ago, and I was struggling about the concept of moving forward and keep going, because I would just feel all these things going on behind me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like just trying to move forward inside my own life and my own journey, being like, Lord, I feel discouraged. I'm having a hard time being able to see the other side. I'm having a hard time looking beyond the horizon. I'm having a hard time being able to focus in on the goal itself. And I just remember one day somebody telling me, like, Jade, you know what the beautiful thing about is when you move forward is that everything right there that's been weighing you down, it becomes a distance further and further and further. And I was like, okay. And so imagine yourself, you're inside your car, and as you're driving, what's going on in the back is just going to become more and more distant, and you're going to continue to go forward onto the next chapter. And I don't know, but I feel like some of you guys might be discouraged about your next journey and what's going on. And I'm speaking to you as I've been speaking to myself, where I've had moments of discouragement, and I've been like, God, I know the vision, but I'm not seeing it. And it's just like, again, I'm going to tell you the same thing I've been telling myself, just trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. And it's so funny because yesterday I was talking to somebody, and we were talking about the process, how, man, sometimes we're so impatient, and we're ready to see the breakthrough. We're ready to see the next thing that we've been waiting on. And I was just there listening. I was like, you know what? That's so true. But sometimes there's going to be a moment when you're going to be grateful the fact that you did not end up rushing through that season. You know why? Because there's going to be certain people that you need to meet on the pathway. There are certain revelations that you needed to do. There were certain lessons that you had to walk through to be able to get there. Because I heard somebody say that you value something that you fought for more than something that was given. And sometimes when it comes to a place where, like, why haven't I got this down? Do you know what's going to happen is because it's harder. Because it's harder, you're going to value it more. You're going to value it more. So with that being said, I just want to be able to say, I love you guys, and I'm excited. But at the same time, if you're discouraged, just lean in on God. And there are moments that, as I say this with a smile, I have been there where I've not been smiling. I've been crying. I've been frustrated. I've been angry. I'm like, God, I know what you've told me, but I've just been learning to guard myself better. I've been learning what to put inside who I am. I've been learning how to be able to just be able to figure out what's a part of my life and what shouldn't be. And just becoming stronger for so many things, and learning how to not be able to run away, but instead confront, and to be able to make peace with all of the wars that I've had inside, and to be able to face things that I haven't wanted to be able to face. And that's been hard, but it's came with so many beautiful moments of like, wow, God, I didn't love that lesson. Wow, God, I didn't want to recognize that within inside myself. But at the same time, He's been so gracious and kind through it that I'm grateful, even in the hardest moments when I've not wanted to receive it well, or the moments that I haven't wanted to be able to reflect, and the moments that I wanted to run away. I have to look how far I've came. And I get emotional because I'm like, dang it, like sometimes I get a little bit emotional because I think about the moments that I wish I would have showed up and not allowed fear to be the dictator of my life on so many seasons, because there were certain people that if I wasn't so afraid, I could have been able to show up and to be able to encourage them, because I know what it feels like to struggle within yourself on so many different levels, on levels that I would never wish upon people. And so with that being said, if you're wondering, what is this? Is it worth it? It is. And you know what? You're going to look back and you're going to realize you're stronger for it. And your season is not meant to look like everybody else's season. So when right here you're watching, you're looking around and you're seeing everybody else have all these other things going on inside social media or life, and you know what? Bless them because we love that for them. But just because your season does not look like that does not mean your story's over. Does not mean that you do not have breakthroughs coming. Does not mean that you have things awaiting for you. You have things waiting for you, that God is waiting to be able to bless you within his timing, and you're going to be grateful when it comes through his timing versus yours. Because when you know that you prepared properly for that very thing, it's going to make you that much more grateful, because you knew how to be able to move within it and stay in gratitude within it, and then to be able to walk with it through humility, because you weren't leaning on your own self or your own ego or all these other things that have proving. You did it out of just knowing that God was gonna get you through it. He was gonna get you through it all along. When the fires were blazing, he was gonna get you through it. So, lastly, just remember Jeremiah 29:11. Jeremiah 29:11. For God knows the plans that he has for your life. I forgot. I totally messed up that scripture, but that's basically the concept of it. But anyways, I love you guys, and I love you, my lovelies. Sorry, my lovelies. Couldn't forget that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go buy some stuff for some orders now. Bye.